Hi, I'm David Nicholson at Wilhelm Winery in Mercer County, 4 on the road. Constructed 100 years ago, this old barn is now home to Wilhelm Winery. Owner, Gary Schilling, tells us how he makes his wine.
We bring the wine in, or the juice in, and we'll start a fermentation process. And what's going to happen is it's going to end up in these tanks, and we're going to inoculate it with yeast nutrients, the strains of yeast that we want to use onto it, and then we start the fermentation process. The fermentation actually only takes anywhere from like a week to 2 weeks. Oh yeah, it's working.
How can you actually tell when it is fermenting?
Well, see the little bubbles. Yep, that's the yeast doing its job. It's eating the sugars and making alcohol. Now, once it starts fermenting like that, we'll come down and we'll stir it at least once a day. Make sure it's getting an even fermentation and everything. We'll keep monitoring how much of the sugars it's consuming. And then when it's done, basically it'll be out of sugars. And then your alcohol's in it, and you have, at that point, raw wine. And then once it ends up into a juice form, it'll go into these tanks. And if you can smell the aroma in this room, that's because this particular tank right here is fermenting.
These chambers store wine for up to 2 years before it is bottled. I gave some of the wine a taste to see what the buzz is all about. After tasting the flavorful wine, I decided to buy a few bottles for myself and my friends. I would like to thank the kind people at Wilhelm Winery for their hospitality. Reporting from Wilhelm Winery, I'm David Nicholson, 4 on the road.